Haricot beans are quiet beans. They do not look exotic. They are not colorful or dramatic. Yet behind their plain white appearance lies one of the most influential food crops in human history. Haricot beans are a form of phaseolus vulgaris, the same species that gives us kidney beans, black beans, pinto beans, and green beans. What defines haricot beans is not the plant itself, but the decision to let the bean fully mature, dry, and harden before harvest. The word haricot is commonly used in Europe to describe small white beans, while in English-speaking countries they are often called navy beans. Despite the different names, they refer to the same idea, a compact, mild-flavored dry bean designed for storage, nutrition, and long-term use. The origins of haricot beans trace back to the Americas. Like all common beans, their ancestors were domesticated in Central and South America thousands of years ago. Early agricultural societies valued beans because they were protein-rich, storable, and adaptable. When European explorers encountered beans after the Columbian Exchange, they quickly recognized their value. Haricot beans spread rapidly through Europe, Africa, and eventually Asia. One reason for their success is simplicity. Haricot beans have thin skins, a uniform shape, and a mild flavor. This makes them ideal for slow cooking, stews, and purees. Unlike larger beans, they cook evenly and break down smoothly, creating creamy textures without losing structure entirely. Agriculturally, haricot beans are grown as dry beans. The plants are allowed to complete their life cycle. Pods dry on the plant, turning brittle, while the beans inside harden and lose moisture. Once harvested, the beans can be stored for months or even years if kept dry and cool. This ability to store energy and nutrition made haricot beans critical in pre-industrial societies. Nutritionally, haricot beans are dense. They are high in plant-based protein, complex carbohydrates, and dietary fiber. They provide iron, magnesium, potassium, folate, and B vitamins. Unlike animal protein, the protein in haricot beans comes with fiber and no cholesterol. This combination has made them foundational in traditional diets and increasingly important in modern plant-based nutrition. Haricot beans are also notable for their resistant starch content. This type of starch resists digestion in the small intestine and feeds beneficial gut bacteria in the colon. This contributes to digestive health and helps regulate blood sugar levels. Because of this, haricot beans digest more slowly than refined carbohydrates, providing steady energy rather than spikes. Culturally, haricot beans have been deeply embedded in everyday food. In France, they appear in cassoulet. In Britain, they are famously used in baked beans. In Mediterranean regions, they are combined with olive oil, herbs, and vegetables. In parts of Africa, they are stewed with spices and eaten with grains. Across these cultures, haricot beans function as a reliable nutritional base rather than a luxury ingredient. Cooking haricot beans requires patience. Dry beans must be soaked or slowly hydrated during cooking. This process softens the seed coat and allows the interior starches to gelatinize. Proper cooking transforms the bean from hard and chalky into creamy and cohesive. Undercooked beans are unpleasant and difficult to digest, while well-cooked beans are comforting and filling. Flavor-wise, haricot beans are neutral. This neutrality is not a weakness. It is the greatest strength. They absorb flavors from fats, acids, herbs, and spices. They become what the dish needs them to be. In soups, they thicken the broth. In salads, they provide body. In purees, they create smoothness without heaviness. From an agricultural sustainability perspective, haricot beans are valuable. Like other legumes, they fix nitrogen in the soil, reducing the need for synthetic fertilizers. They also have a relatively low environmental footprint compared to animal-based protein sources. As global food systems face pressure to become more sustainable, beans like haricot beans gain renewed importance. Despite this, haricot beans are often taken for granted. Their association with cheap food and survival meals has pushed them out of the spotlight. But this perception is shifting. Modern chefs and nutritionists are rediscovering their versatility, affordability, and nutritional efficiency. Haricot beans are not exciting in the short term. They do not impress instantly. They reward time, planning, and understanding. They are food for continuity rather than spectacle. They are the opposite of fast food. They are built for patience. They are designed to last. In a world obsessed with novelty, haricot beans remind us that some foods endure not because they change, but because they work.